everyone. Welcome to Connect Kids. We're so glad that you're here with us today. Let's get ready to sing, dance, and celebrate Jesus in worship.
It's not enough to get by a life that's not humble. Lord, I wanna be kind. You've shown me how to live. I wanna know your voice, to do what you tell me. That's what matters most. That's what matters most. Hey, 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 hey. God says what's good, telling me to live in the way that I should. God says what's good, telling me to live in the way that I should. Be kind each day, living hunger to obey. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's not enough to get by a life that's not humble. Lord, I wanna be kind. You show me how to live. I wanna know your voice, to do what you tell me. That's what matters most. That's what matters most. Hey, 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 hey. God says what's good, telling me to live in the way that I should. God says what's good, telling me to live in the way that I should. Be kind each day, living hunger to obey. Whoa, 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 whoa. Clap your hands if you'll do what's right. Raise your hands and touch the sky. Stomp your feet if you feel the beat now. Lift your voice and sing it loud. Everybody sing it out now. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Great job worshiping. Let's take a seat and focus on our video for today.
Welcome to Mountain Mittenwald. I'm Alpine, proud owner and operator of Switzerland's greatest mountain resort. I, along with the friendliest staff on the planet, have the pleasure of welcoming families from all over the world to enjoy this magical place. We hope your stay here at Alpine Inn is full of family fun, mountain adventures, and all the Swiss cheese you can eat. And of course, don't forget to check out our world famous display of snowy gnomes. For further information about any of our amenities and winter sports, visit the front desk or ask any of our staff members. We're happy to help.
In the Bible, there's a true story about a woman named Naomi. Naomi was very sad because her husband and her 2 sons had died in the land of Moab where they were living. Naomi was left with the wives of her 2 sons. One was named Orpah and the other was named Ruth. At first, Naomi was very sad. She didn't know what to do. When she heard that God was providing food and help for her people in the land of Judah, she decided to go back to where she was from so she could have a better life. When Orpah and Ruth wanted to go with Naomi, she insisted they stay in Moab, the land they were from. This made the girls very sad. They cried, saying, "We want to go back to your people with you." But Naomi insisted the girls go back to their families. Orpah decided to go and said goodbye, but not Ruth. Ruth told Naomi she couldn't leave her. Ruth wanted to go where Naomi went. She wanted Naomi's people to be her people. And best of all, Ruth wanted Naomi's God to be her God. Naomi realized that Ruth had made up her mind to go with her, so she stopped trying to make her stay in Moab. The 2 women went on their way to Naomi's hometown. When they arrived, it was time for the harvest, and all of the fields were full of wheat. Naomi and Ruth needed food, so one day Ruth decided to walk behind the farmers in their fields and pick up any of the grain they dropped. The field she went to work in belonged to a man named Boaz. Boaz was Naomi's relative and saw Ruth working. He thought about how kind she was to help Naomi. Boaz wanted to take care of Ruth, so he told his workers to let extra grain fall to the ground for Ruth to have. Boaz fell in love with Ruth, and they were eventually married. Naomi was so happy that God had given her a new family to love. It wasn't long before God gave Boaz and Ruth a baby boy named Obed. There's a promise in Psalm 46:1 that says, God is our protection and source of strength. He is always ready to help us in times of trouble. God kept this promise and was with Naomi and Ruth, giving them protection and the strength they needed.
Whoa, what a cool video. We hope that you learned something fun and interesting, and you can take it home to share with your friends and family. We hope to see you next time here at Connect Kids. Have a great week.